What is up, guys? This is Liquid bringing you MLG scrims, and I guess you could really look at it like a new series and tips and tricks about MLG. I'm going to probably do some little tutorials, and I'm going to pretty much go over GB matches and scrims from, pickups and GB, like I said. So, I've already done this commentary. I actually had it already posted, and I had to delete it because apparently Dum forgot to turn down the game volume. And it's okay, because the commentary kind of sucked anyway, because I was kind of being quiet, and I wasn't being all, like, like, I guess my goofy little self, because I was at home, and I didn't want to, like, disrupt people, considering it was, like, 4 a.m. So, I have MLG gameplay, and it was a pickup scrim posted on Game Battles, and people came. That's how you can get good at MLG and or just get better at the game anyway. So we actually had a few people that sent me invites. One team member that I don't even think he was on my team, and then I had Holiday Doc send me an invite. He joined in and played a little bit with us, and it was a good night, and we had quite a bit of fun and learned a lot, just from, that's what you do with scrims. When you scrim, you want to learn stuff. So firing range is a great map to have, like, to play and all, and it's a fun game. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. And if I remember correctly, it's domination. I apologize if I'm that big and retarded. Big, oh wow, big, I meant like that big of an idiot. Yeah, wow, kinda cut myself off there. Anyways, but yeah, so basically, like I said, I was gonna kinda give you all, like, videos now, like, almost tutorials, but not really. It'll be some I actually might, show you nade spots and all. But, just wanted to talk about the basics of playing MLG in competitive gaming. So, to play MLG in competitive gaming, you usually play 4v4, and the rules are totally different. It's CTF, domination, and search and destroy. You can do these either pickup scrims, team scrims, or you can go and actually find a match on Game Battles. They will probably have tournaments. What I've heard, though, is MLG will be on the PS3, and it's probably going to have somewhat of, like, a good following in the LAN events. I'm not saying it's going to be MLG LAN events, but I know there will be some smaller tournaments definitely that's hosting LAN events. So it's a good way to have fun, get competitive, and make money. So basically, MLG, if you've never watched Halo or anything else, MLG is all about your callouts, about your nade spots, about your choke points, and all this stuff that we will be kind of going over in the next few videos that I work on. It has a lot of teamwork to do. Yes, gun skill does, come and play, obviously, but gun skill is not nearly as important as team chemistry and gun skill. Gun skill, team chemistry, and teamwork. So the longer you play with kids, the better you're going to do. And if you look at like Team Fear, Envious, and all these pro teams, even Optic Gaming, they're getting there, but they picked up pro players. It's not like they've had this team that they kind of just threw together. They actually picked up pro players that's played on top-level teams. So these guys have been playing together since Call of Duty 4 and been at this high competitive level since Call of Duty 4. So you're looking at a very hard, like, setup of getting, like, known and getting very good. Well, it's just a matter of getting a good team, sticking with it, no matter how many times you lose. I don't care if you think a kid on your team sucks. Yeah, well, you have to hit that breaking point of whether they are going to learn it or they're not going to learn it and all this stuff. It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of scrimming. It's a lot of everything. You gotta know your nade spots, your spawn points, your choke points, and all this stuff to make the game work. Well, that is a very big thing if you want to win, of course, and it's just like any other, like, sport or anything else that you can compete in, if you want to consider it that way. You have to have strategy. You have to, like, it's a chess game, pretty much, if you want to look at it that way. And on firing range, it's pretty much a very hard map to cap certain bases. Pretty much you have to kill team and gain map control to cap bases. And you don't necessarily have someone covering you whenever you're on a base. It's better to team capture a base. Like, if you have 3 guys on a base and you're all looking one way or another, hopefully you will not get grenaded. Well, it does happen, but you're more likely to be successful than having a guy look and cover you this way or that way. And that's just some of the thought process that you have to think about whenever you're thinking MLG. So, I'm not really one to do a lot of tips and a lot of, actual about gameplays. I mean, as I'm not even watching the gameplay, I'm just kind of commentating this as fast as I can to kind of get it back up, because I feel really bad that I couldn't have it up whenever it was supposed to be up, and you know, all this crap. So I mean, I'm trying to give you a very good rundown, and I actually feel like I'm giving you more information this way. Sorry if I'm talking really, really fast too. I just drove an hour and I'm little, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. I'm reverse of tired. It's like adrenaline kicks back the reverse way. So anyways, but yeah, I mean, most of this stuff, you know, I'm not really going to go in detail until actually I go like over a map, and I'll like walk around and show you nade spots, tutorials, like on that kind of stuff. But you know, there's a lot of nade spots. The best thing I suggest, though, if you want to get better, is go type in MLG gameplay, watch CTF, Domination, S&D, all these different things by the pros, and watch how they play, even if it's not by the pros. It doesn't matter who it is. If somebody does it, it's probably a good idea to either know that somebody does that, or to know that you should do that. You know what I mean? Not necessarily everything that you see is something that you want to do. Well, not necessarily everything that you see that you don't want to do, someone else is not going to do. So it's just depending on their team style and all this stuff. You know what I mean? For me, it's like, depends on, I guess, what kind of team you're playing against and what team you are. I mean, for my team, we run, we don't even really have a Slayer. We run like a support slash Slayer, like 2 guys like that, and we run 2 guys that are like support slash objectives. We don't really necessarily run the actual... Halo is more the, I'll say, the role position game. In Call of Duty, it kind of translates to everybody does it, especially Domination. There's no really roles. Everybody cap spaces. Everybody does this, does that, and you know, it's like a synchronized thing, and you have to do it as a team. If you don't, well, you lose. So that's just how like Domination is. S&D, yes, it's better to have some guys with like light machine guns. Wow, submachine guns, so they can run faster. Well, it's always good to have long range guns for assault rifles. Well, sometimes, I mean, I've done it many times in scrims where I'll pull the flag and I'll actually cap it with a FaMOUS. I mean, it's a very nasty gun. And as far as guns wise, you typically see a lot of AK-74s and a lot of FaMOUSes in a scrim and or MLG, any kind of match. That's just how it is. And you'll actually see tons of guys switch around the radicals, and it's radicals, whatever it's called, you know. Actually, somebody was talking to me about that the other day, about how you can mispronounce all these little ticky-tack things depending on what part of the country you're from, and how, I mean, apparently, you know, obviously I'm a southerner, so I typically mispronounce things to what a lot of people say, so apologize, you know, if I get a lot of that stuff, you know, misconstrued, but anyways. So, but for now, though, guys, that's going to be it, and we'll be bringing a lot more videos, and Still at War Gaming, we're going to be posting tons of games there. Please go there and check it out. That's my team I'm actually being competitive on. So, guys, until next time, this is Liquid. Peace.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.